Hello everyone, welcome once again to XCOM 2, Ends of the World. Today we are going on what may be one of our last guerrilla ops of the campaign. And I say that because our tech is rapidly approaching a level where we may be able to just take on the endgame. Alright, we're going to hack a computer today, so we're bringing both of our hackers. We're bringing Claymore, we're bringing Yasha, both of our grenadiers per usual, and we're taking Panda because she still needs to rank up to Colonel, and Riri because Chrome went last time. So let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Let's see what city we're in.
Menace ready to deploy.
It is...
We got a tip from a resistance hacker operating out of this area.
Alright.
He gained access to the Advent network nearby right before
Kano,
alien
that's interesting.
reinforcements hit. It sounds like he may have had a lead on data critical to the latest alien operation, but we'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover it. Secure the area and hack in before Advent shuts down the connection. We need to seize control of that data if we're going to have any chance of stopping their progress.
New city today, that's kinda cool. It always seems to be either Pretoria or Ibadan. But you can't say you haven't learned any African geography in this game.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
That's a long hike. This one's rated very difficult. I'm expecting
Moving on target location.
lots of aliens. And that's another reason we're bringing Riri, is for the repeatable concealment. Repeatable concealment has gotten us in trouble
Heading to that location.
many times before, because I always forget that Riri is the only one who has repeatable concealment, and I try to move the rest of my squad as though they did. Hopefully we can avoid that mistake this time. Strinda, you go down there, stand next to Riri. Slightly risky. Not very risky. Yasha, you go down there.
Affirmative.
Let's double check before we start moving anyone else that she doesn't spot anything. Good, okay, I was a little worried there would be some aliens over that way. And there might still be, but we don't see them. Do we see any telephone poles? Yes, right there. Claymore, make towards it.
I'm all over it.
Next turn we should be able to find out what hacking possibilities we've got. Kita, back him up.
Confirmed.
And Panda, where do we want you? We could stand you on the edge of the roof, give you your height advantage, but then you're likely to be out of pistol range, which is really your specialty of anything we run into. So no, we're actually gonna
Double time.
move you up some. Okay. Pretty boring first turn, but we made plenty of progress towards the objective.
I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, we're a lot closer now.
Rolling.
Riri, anything? Still nothing. That's a little scary. Claymore, tell me about that telephone pole. Yes. Huh. We can increase our dodge. Our chance of not being hit for full damage if we're hit. We don't want to be hit. I mean, it seems kind of defeatist to take a risk like squad reflexes here for the sake of not being hurt as much if we're hit. So we're just going to take the 100% hack here just to help get Claymore some experience. And naturally, this time he rolls a 100. Of course he does. Claymore, I think you're jinxed. I blame it on your machine being called a gremlin, but it seems like when I try the easy hack, you always roll high, and vice versa. Okay, so that hack's done. Riri, can you get on top there? You can.
Moving to designated position. Got a group of hostiles over here.
There they are. Okay. Oh, and another one. So, Archon, Viper. The other one had an Archon, a Stun Lancer, and something else as well. Another Advent soldier of some kind. Interesting. Panda. Let's grapple you here. I think you're safe. We're all still concealed. And you aren't even within the Viper's line of sight. We actually could open up on the Viper. I don't think it can dodge. I think so. There was a patch recently. I don't think an enemy can dodge if it's not aware of you. Which would mean this is just an instant kill. No saving throw. Do not pass go. Go directly to alien hell. But I would hate to blow our concealment for the sake of taking one shot to take down one enemy. Astrinda, can you get an acid grenade over there? Not really, no. You can almost hit the Stun Lancer, that's it. And over here is out of the question. I'm not standing you in a good place for a throw at that angle at all. Let's move Yasha up cautiously.
On my way.
%, that's a good shot. Now question. Riri, yeah, she is within line of sight of the Viper. And presumably also of the Stun Lancer. So if I blow our concealment, Riri standing where she is will activate both of these pods. I don't get to snipe down the Viper, and then also shoot at these three before they realize what's happening. Not unless I overwatch. I could overwatch with Yasha. Snipe down the Viper. Yasha gets probably a pretty good shot at one of those three. But then it's their turn and we have no real control. No, I don't like it. We're not going to do that.
Good to go.
We're going to wait another turn to engage. Just keep moving towards the access point there. My fear right now is that they're going to move in a way that will flank. Probably it would be Panda. If this pod decided to move this direction, they might be able to get to a place where they could see Panda. I don't think so. Boy, it sure is hard to turn down those snipes, but the hope is that we'll still have them next turn. Let's get Astrinda into a forward position
Orders confirmed.
where she'll be able to use an acid grenade better next turn. Yasha should be safe here.
Okay.
And Claymore, we at the moment do not have any robots for you to hack.
Confirmed. Affirmative. Covering now.
Right, Yasha gets her free Overwatch. Interesting. Neither pod wanted to move. That suits me just fine. Okay. Riri's concealed. I was wrong a minute ago. Riri is still concealed after we blow cover. Which is good and bad. It's good because it means we can activate that pod without activating the other pod there. And I'm going to double check that. Yes, absolutely true. And actually I don't think it's bad at all. Never mind, I think it's just uniformly good. You have a decisive commander who always knows where the tactical advantage lies. I just want you to know that. Let's see. We're going to open up on those three.
Moving out.
We're going to have Yasha overwatch.
Got my eyes on.
I don't want to use Panda yet. We may end up using her to finish one of these three, but I'm hoping that an acid bomb just finishes the job. An acid bomb plus Yasha's overwatch. Excellent. Yasha, please overwatch the Archon, assuming they scatter.
They're on to us.
Yes, run into range. Yes, take the shot, Yasha. Nice, nice shot. 4 hit points. Oh, they do see us. I wonder which of us tipped them off. It wasn't Riri. It's possible Kita was standing too close. That's okay, I'm not too worried. This is marginal. This Archon might die to acid, it might not die to acid. Now the other two here... It seems to me that everyone is begging to be pistol whipped. But, actually looking at it more closely, that looks like... It's a lot of kills for Panda, which is not a bad thing. But it doesn't actually hit the Viper, who I would really like to hit. Well, Panda's not going to be able to hit the Viper, that's just a fact. So I think the best Panda is going to be able to do is to shoot her pistol at that Archon. That's a good shot. Nice, a crit even. Now, I could either use Face Off, which gives her probably 3 kills, or I could just shoot at the Archon, which gives her probably 1 kill and gives Astrinda the other 2. Both of them are majors, they both need the kills. We'll come back to that. Let's figure out what this end is going to look like first. We might need to do something else entirely. Kita can acid grenade both of them, as a matter of fact. That's tempting. We've got lots of acid grenades. Yeah, let's do it. Do try not to kill the Viper. Excellent. We keep destroying treasure. I'm sick of destroying treasure. Let's see, Riri. Claymore needs kills. From here he can see the Archon. Archon is definitely not yet sure to die of acid damage. Combat protocol will leave him 1 short. Let's take the coin toss. Nice try. That's okay, we can still have Panda kill it if we need to. How are we going to kill the Viper? Oh, it's already dead. The acid is going to kill it. Wow, we've pretty much cleaned house here. We really don't have anything to worry about. Panda, let's not make this too complicated. Shoot at everything with your pistol. Treasure. Nice.
Target's cleared. I've got something.
Excellent, excellent. I love 3 kills in 1 turn by shooting pistols. Pistol sharpshooters might not be the very most damaging class in the game, but they're definitely one of the coolest. Kita's got an okay shot on the Viper, but we don't want her to steal that kill. Well, actually, no, she should just be stealing the kill from herself, actually. Never mind. Estrenda, can you salvage one of your kills? Of course you can.
Only the best.
Implacable, we will move you up just a little bit.
Absolutely.
And Riri. You know, we really don't need to break your concealment. That Viper's gonna die anyway.
Heading out.
So let's have you do some more advanced work here. Oh hey look, it's another church. This may be the exact same building design that we saw before in the mission with the church. The maps in the game are generated at random, but there's only a finite number of buildings that it's stocked with.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Can I see inside at all? Not really. Not really. Should be safe to move up. We're going to be a little more cautious than we have to be. Excellent. Five aliens met, 5 aliens dead. That's how we do things. Tempting to have Riri go pick up the treasure, but I think really I need her scouting still.
Moving to position. Objective located.
Aha.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
You saw it, right? There's an alien right outside that window next to the access point.
Heading there now.
Riri, get a better look. Not that way. Yeah, naturally, you don't have very good sight through this window, which is the one we really need you next to. Okay, that's alright, we got plenty of time. Claymore, let's move you up next to the car. We're planning to have you do the objective hack.
Heading out.
So we do need to be advancing you forward.
Moving to Overwatch.
Let's see, Yasha. You can move twice and still overwatch, so let's do it. Good to have her forward, because if for some reason Claymore can't make it all the way up there, Yasha is equally capable of succeeding at the hack, although she's less likely to get a bonus. Kita. Remembering that only Riri has cover here. I don't want to charge Kita forward because they actually might see her.
Heading out. Come get some.
Stick with our cautious plan of approach here.
I'm going.
We want Riri to show us what we're fighting before we start
I'm on it.
committing everyone to it. I'm thinking Oh, right, yeah. Riri can't go in through a window without losing her stealth. Breaking a window, not terribly surprisingly, tells everyone exactly where you are. Where is the actual entrance? It's over on the opposite side? How are you supposed to get into this building? I'm sure there's a door. There it is. Okay. Good, okay. You're supposed to go in through the church door. Yeah, that's not happening. Where can I move to Riri to make sure she can see? Honestly, this is probably the best chance.
Moving out. Hostile targets in sight.
There we go. Good. Looks like 2 robots and a stun lancer. We can't see all of them anymore, but we know who they are. Is this too close? I really want to pick up that treasure.
Moving to position.
Kita, fingers crossed. Good, we got a couple of Lyrium cores, we got an advanced scope, which is great. That's plus 15% to someone's aim right there. And we got a way to get a little bit of bonus intel. We want intel.
I have the asset.
And we didn't trigger a pod. Great, great turn, Kita. Okay, anyone else who moves up there is likely to set them off. So the thing to do is to try and set up with some overwatches on the philosophy that they'll probably be charging towards us. I'm thinking Estrinda can move here.
Not a problem.
Yeah, they don't see us. She'll be overwatching, but let's make sure we don't do anything terrible first that would make us need her.
I guess that'll be okay.
Claymore can go there. He's within easy reach of the objective now. He doesn't need more than 1 or 2 more turns to get there. This is actually a good time to use the scanning protocol. I want to make sure we're not missing anything. Ah, we were missing something. Interestingly, it's not giving us any red bars. These may just be civilians? I don't know. I honestly have no idea what those are. Claymore, that was for a useful scan, that was not a very useful scan. I think Yasha's gonna stay where she is. Yeah, time to start overwatching.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Oh, interesting. Yasha can actually see the workstation where she is.
On Overwatch.
I think we're probably gonna go this turn. No, we shouldn't do that. We should wait till we have the grenades ready. We can get Panda on the roof. Free move. She won't be able to see anyone, but it's still a free move. It'll let her get in really easily next turn.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright. And as much as I would love to rapid fire the stun lancer there, because we don't actually know if any of these overwatches is going to do anything, we're going to slow pedal this one.
Menace 1-5. The Advent network is almost entirely locked down. We're running out of time. Get to that terminal.
We've got so much time, Central. Okay. Here's where we can start getting ready to go off. I can't tell whether this might be too close because I can't see the robots. Let's try it.
Okay, I'll go.
Good. Let's actually try hacking the workstation.
Infiltrating their system.
Notice how the gremlin doesn't have to break the window to get inside. Oh ho! Really? This soldier's hacking stat permanently increased by what? Yes, yes, thank you. This will cause them to spot us. I don't even care. This was not the best way to do it, honestly. I should have had Riri shoot first and then do this hack, but wow. Interesting. I don't know if they know where we are. I think they may just be looking for us.
Got access. We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files.
Okay, it breaks it on the way back.
Hostiles in the area.
Do you remember, this is also the mission where we kept not smashing the stained glass window, this building, and then later on, when we actually wanted to go in, we smashed all of the stained glass windows. The windows in this mission, they have some strange behaviors, is all I'm saying. Okay. How do we take down these pods? Claymore is done. But we've still got 5 soldiers and they only have 3 dudes. Panda has a pair of great shots on those robots, but the armor makes them hard targets. Estrinda's flashbang is useless on the robots, as we remember for like the first time all game without having to try it and find out. This is a nice acid bomb. Oh, that's interesting. The friendly object is undoubtedly the computer terminal. Yeah. And the thing is, I don't actually know whether the terminal has to survive the mission. We did the hack, you would think that we'd be okay, but I just don't trust the game not to decide that we actually need to keep the terminal alive. I don't think we use an acid bomb here, but I don't mind using a plasma grenade. Let's aim it so that we can take out the wall if we can, because there's a pretty good chance this will cause the robot to fall through the ceiling and into the building. It would be nice if there was no wall obstructing our line of sight to it. Okay, that's exactly what happened. Salvo, she can still do something else if she wants. 9 left, including the armor. 8 to 10 damage. Ooh. Well, we could have her fire her pistol first. Yeah. Excellent. And now we can snipe it down. Or we can just use our pistol. Yeah, that's the play here, I think. We might fail to kill it with this. We failed to kill it with that, naturally. The reason I wanted to do that with the pistol is that I wanted to be able to conserve a shot for the other robot. As it is, it turns out I may have to use the other shot on the robot here, but it's actually no worse than using the sniper rifle would have been. Because the sniper rifle would have taken both actions for sure. Kita's got a good shot on it and no shot on anything else, so I think she's the one. Oh no! Lady Luck is not with us tonight. Oh, okay. Never mind. Kita has about a 5 or 10% chance, because of a hair trigger on her weapon, of being able to take a shot without it actually costing an action. Meaning, she can now take another shot at that thing. Luck was a lady tonight.
Hostile terminated.
Okay. How do we kill the other two? I doubt these are the last aliens on the mission. There just haven't been enough. And I still don't know what these things were over here that we saw. Faceless? I really don't know. We have Yasha's gun. We could get that gun on the robot, but the armor is a problem. We have Astrinda's gun or Astrinda's bomb. I wish I knew what Astrinda's hit chance with her gun was.
Sure thing.
So, let's stand Astrinda completely out of cover. 87%, I'll take those odds. Nice shot. Remember, her gun shreds armor. That's a perk that she has. She got it at first level, and it's been upgrading every time the level of her weapon has gone up. So with one shot, she can take out 3 points of armor. Okay, who's left? Yasha, Riri, one shot for Panda. I would really love it if Panda could score a kill, but it would require either a crit. No, it would just require a crit. That's what it would require, and a good crit. I don't think there's any way she can take a shot on the Stun Lancer, though. That's just not going to happen. Riri, can you take out the Stun Lancer? You can hit the Stun Lancer with a sword. You don't have run and gun. But you can see it from here.
I'm going.
Totally worth breaking concealment.
They've seen me.
Oh, okay. Never mind! Welcome to Regretting Our Life Choices version, at this point, 31.0? Is that where we are? Okay. Okay. There is now a gatekeeper that we have 0 chance of controlling this turn. We have a sort of semi-decent shot on the Elite Lancer. If she does max damage or crits, then she can kill it. What if we rapid fire it? We are more likely to hit with 2 chances than with 1 chance, even at that aim penalty. Shoot at it twice. No, and... yes! The best way to take a good shot is to take a lot of shots. And she's implacable. So even though there is no deactivating these guys, we can at least run her back to cover.
Seems doable.
And of course, Astrinda is standing out of cover on the roof with a bunch of enemies coming right towards us. This is perfect. It's perfect.
Headed there now.
I really, really want Yasha to kill that robot. Okay.
Nailed him.
At least we took down that pod. Panda, I guess Overwatch with your pistol.
Scanning.
All right, this is not going to go well. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Oh right, Riri is untouchable. Right, remember how she dodges the first attack after every time she She kills something? Yeah, okay. That really helped. Muton. Suppression? Yeah, Riri's being suppressed. What's that? More suppression? Someone else is being suppressed, okay. Okay. That could have been a whole lot worse. So the Gatekeeper here used its big area of effect attack, which could have seriously hurt Riri, but she was untouchable from having gotten a kill. Its area of effect attack also animated a Psy Zombie, but we're not too worried about Psy Zombies. Both of the Mutons decided that they would try to make our lives interesting by locking down our squad members. What they don't realize is that I still have an acid grenade. Boy, I sure would like to use that acid grenade on the Gatekeeper, though. Get rid of all that armor. This is actually what a flashbang is for. I wish I could find a... This is good. I just want to find a place to throw it. Now, the Gatekeeper is a robot. It probably won't be affected anyway. Never mind that. This should clear the suppressions, which will allow our people to move and shoot normally. Excellent. They don't seem to realize that their suppression is removed, but it has been. Good, okay. We could also throw an acid grenade. Yeah, we've already gotten the treasure. We've racked up some kills with Panda. Let's rack up some kills with the Strinda. Oh, she's actually, she's already got a promotion incoming. Fantastic. Congratulations on Colonel. Nevertheless, I stand by that move. Those Mutons will die next turn. We don't need to think about them anymore. She just earned the promotion. Okay, this is one of those things where the plus sign appears before she technically kills the enemy that the game already knows she's going to kill, because XCOM. It is fun. Okay. What we need now is for Kita to get either a shot or an acid grenade on that Gatekeeper. She has a 78% shot. That's not good enough.
Catch!
This should take out the remainder of its armor in this form, but now it's going to close up. Gatekeepers have two forms, open and closed. When you hit them, they go into closed form, where they can't use their big attacks, but they get the extra armor. Also, they're harder to hit. But if we can hit it anyway, then we can take out the rest of its armor. Very nice! Score on the hits when we need them. I don't suppose you get another hair trigger? No. That would have been too much to ask. Excellent. We're going to take it down this turn. We totally are. That's just a thing that's going to happen. 8 to 10 damage. I'm mathing out how we get Panda to kill it. Panda or Claymore. Claymore can guarantee 4 points of damage to it. Maybe it doesn't count as a robot. I can't Haywire Protocol it. Combat Protocol doesn't do extra damage to it. It's possible that it was flashbangable a second ago. Yes, flashbangable is now a word. I invented it. Okay. If I take a shot with Riri, there's a pretty good chance she kills it straight up. Panda has already used her lightning hands, so at most she gets one pistol shot. I don't know, I think there might be nothing for it. I think we might have to take a shot first with one of our other soldiers. Hope for a hit through the wall.
Shot wide.
That's okay, we've got Riri as insurance. Riri's shot is insurance for us. "57% is just not a very good shot.
I'm trusting you here.
Will you do better from closer?" Slightly, 64%. The guaranteed damage is hard to pass up.
I hope it's worth it.
Panda, take cover. 92%. Sniper endgame accuracy is just... that's amazing. Oh good, we actually can use her face-off, take down one of those mutons, add one more kill to her tally. That's a thing we're definitely going to do. Let's do it now. Nice crit! Beautiful. And by critting the Gatekeeper, we have guaranteed that Claymore can in fact finish this kill. Alright, time for the cutest kill ever. David beats Goliath. Alright, that just leaves that muton.
Got it covered.
We'll overwatch, but really there's no reason to. And Astrinda, I think at this point you get to cover.
Absolutely.
Good. Die from acid,
Status
excellent.
confirmed.
Oh,
All
hey, that's it.
hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Hey, that was flawless! Except for the part where we ran into a whole pod, including a Gatekeeper that we didn't expect to. We really just lucked out there. Both the mutants decided to use suppression, they didn't have to. Once again, everyone on point, everyone contributing pretty significantly. Even Yasha, who ordinarily doesn't score a lot of kills. Let's see, she got a really clutch kill against that robot on the roof who otherwise would have been attacking Astrinda without cover. Panda had a couple amazing face-offs. Yeah, everyone did great, honestly. Amazing hacks from Claymore, who is now plus 20 hack skill. Very likely to be able to hack whatever we encounter for the rest of the game. Next time we encounter a robot we need to mind control, I think we'll be able to do it. And we should have a promotion for Astrinda.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported
Nice.
casualties. Can't hope for a better outcome.
Panda and Claymore are the only troops remaining who are not top-ranked. Alright, let's see. We gave Rupture to Kita. We haven't been using it very much. Saturation Fire seems more Astrinda's style anyway. Let's do that. Saturation Fire, remember, is going to fire... It's a kind of narrow cone, but it fires a cone of shots at every enemy in its, in the cone. Just to overuse the word cone as much as possible. Lovely, lovely.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
And we countered Alien Infiltrator, so we will not have to worry about extra faceless on missions for a while. Off camera, I started building a war suit in the Proving Ground. This is like an advanced version of the mech suit that we've sometimes had Chrome wearing. It's important because the mech suit is kind of outdated at this point. It actually provides less protection now than the default armor. Good. Alright. Now we do have some Elerium cores, but we can't use them immediately, really, because we already have a project going. The Wraith suit is kinda cool, but it doesn't have a grappling hook. Yeah, we won't worry about that. Alright. Over to the Hologlobe. Alien alloys. We so do not need alien alloys. I mean, we don't have a lot of them, but I don't think we need any of them. Let's see what's for sale at the black market. I think we just checked this last mission, but who knows? Yeah, this looks pretty familiar. We're hoarding intel. And the reason we're hoarding intel is the end game gives you a really interesting way to spend intel that we've never had before. We can afford to sell a couple more of these. I want supplies, I really do. So we've taken out this power relay. Do we want to build a lab there? 125 supplies. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Laboratory construction initiated.
Will we finish in time? I don't know, but Utana isn't doing us any good right now in the Scilab. So she might as well help build the lab. Excellent. And there's not really a whole lot else to buy. We are kind of approaching the end here. Shadow Project, 2 days until it's finished. So we are going to head back to base and we're going to scan to gain a little intel.
For South Africa.
At this point, every point of that stuff helps. Oh no, our rookies would cost more to recruit now.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
This is
Go
fun.
right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Because that sounds like a good idea.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
Because that's definitely what's through the Psionic
The gate
Gate.
requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
I'll do
No.
it.
That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered avatar template from the Forge facility. That combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site should allow us to replicate the
See, those missions
procedure
weren't
here.
pointless after all.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an elder consciousness driving it, the new avatar would remain as lifeless as the
Cora.
one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can, in a way, by manipulating the new avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things by remote control.
Not
Central is
exactly.
good at boiling things
And
down.
definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
Who is it? Who is it? Oh no. Oh no.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Oh
Most
no.
likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door, which will give you some time to
This
think
isn't a
about
game, Bradford.
This specimen, this being is something else entirely. Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed.
Yes, we did. And now it looks like the commander is, that is to say me, is going to be joining the battlefield.
Our research
That sounds
is
like a good
progressing
idea,
as
right?
expected, Commander.
Alright, they're working on the Berserker autopsy. They're almost done with it. I really want to decrypt this data cache. That's what we're gonna do.
I'll direct our efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me.
Who do you suppose we know who works at
Big
Advent?
risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander.
The elusive
you and
man.
your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar Project.
I thought they already did
A
that.
plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life. To begin immediately.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy. A final treatment
Neil
for the
Gaiman,
human
how could you?
condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data.
Because
and
I know if
access
someone
codes
said,
to the
I have a
Advent
treatment for the
Network
human
Tower.
condition,
The speaker's address will be
I would
broadcast
certainly run to
live
get it.
to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within.
Yes, we hack
All
alien
I hope
TV.
is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success. I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
That is not where I thought he was going to point the gun.
New objective added.
Alright, this is the end game. When we assault the Advent Network Tower, that is the beginning of the end.
Progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
I would really like to finish that intel cache before we do this.
Locked in, Commander.
This is why.
Our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
So, once we hit go here, we start a mission where I think we're only allowed to bring 3 soldiers. I think it's 3. But the advantage we get is that for the intel we spend, we can pick as many of these options as we can afford. We have 73 intel available, which means I think we can get all 3 of these. Not quite. We need a little more intel to get all 3 of those. So at the moment we'd only be able to pick 2. We could start with squad concealment. That would be a nice thing. Squad sight, being able to shoot beyond our line of sight, that would be handy. Aim and crit up, yeah, that sounds like something absolutely essential. We'll be doing that. And a free use of run and gun. That is interesting. If I were doing this right now, I would take these 2 options. But you can see we don't need much extra intel to be able to get all of the options and give our troops a slightly better chance of success. It's kind of a long shot no matter what we do. It's,
Welcome, Commander.
yeah, we don't need that. This is a mission where I lost a troop in my first campaign. So I'm really especially eager to avoid repeating that mistake. Extra intel, good. War suit, excellent. Good, we can build experimental powered weapons. Let's do that right now. We have these Illyrium cores. They're no good to us after we start this. So let's build a blaster launcher, an AI-assisted high-explosive shell launcher that can guide its explosive projectile around obstacles to ensure maximum target impact. Good, interesting. So it's like a smart grenade, I guess. Good, so we can equip that onto our new war suit. And again, Riri, if we put it on her, she will be able to use that and then still do something else on her turn. We still have 2 cores. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the stuff we've got. Let's see what we get if we build another powered weapon. Upgraded flamethrower. Those are both worth thinking about. Those are both good choices. Let's not spend any more supplies. I might find another use for them. Research, we have more intel coming in that way. Do we have anything else to build in engineering? This is serious times. These are our last few days of the XCOM project. I'll miss you guys too. It's not the AWC, we want the Guerrilla Tactics School. All that's left here is the upgrade we don't want, right? Yeah, Vengeance. No one's going to die or get critically wounded, I believe this. Alright. So we wait for the alien data cache to finish decrypting. And then we go.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Greetings, Commander.
We could wait for all of these to finish to research. But that would take an extra 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks during which time Advent is processing innocent people.
If we can disrupt the Advent dampening field and their network in the process, we stand a reasonable chance of toppling the aliens' grip on our world. The thought had never occurred to me that I might actually live to see this day. The world will know the truth, and we will have made that happen.
And we will make that happen. Next time. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in a couple days. Take it easy.